Welcome. I'm Dr. Paul Dyer. Namaste. I had some questions the other day of talking about the different types of breathing, and we're going to go over that a little bit right now. I'm going to take you through some of the understanding of what Kundalini practices is, okay? Because what happens is that most people don't understand the difference of how we breathe, okay? And we have compression breath, we have normal breath as you're going through that, and then I told you before about Wushu breath and Tai Chi breath. And then it's about energy, it's about moving oxygen through the body. This is the science behind it. It's not just energy, what's energy, and all that stuff. It's about moving the science through the body. Okay? Now, how does the body move energy? Well, we know first of all, we got to move it up and down our spine. Okay? And when we move it up and down our spine, we have to allow for oxygen to move in certain places, okay? So over here, you can see that we know we have the 12 meridians, okay? The 12 meridians, we know we have, you can see it over here. It's got the long, large intestines, the stomach, the spleen, okay? But all this and all of it's connected through our one main channel, as you know that. Okay, so how do we get it to that channel? Well, there's different ways of moving that through the channel, okay? And to move that through the channel, we deal with different types of breathing. But in movement, we have sitting, vibration, sitting, talking. That's why we pray, okay? And then that's how we end up moving it through these meridians or channels, okay? So after that, we know how the spine actually connects with all of it through. As you can see here, right? You have the heart, you have the lungs, and the stomach, and all these points along here are connected through the different cellular connections. But that's how, if you only move breath through just your belly or just your mouth, okay, just here or just here, energy is not going to move anywhere. You have to learn how to develop what you call a push-pull method. You're either pushing the breath or you're pulling the breath. When you get better, you can actually do it at the same time. Sometimes when you see a boxer, they go, okay, they're contracting and they're pushing with a punch. Okay, we do that also through martial movements. We know how to do it fast, and we know how to do it slow. Okay, through here, you can see the connection through all our organs. If your oxygen is not moving to your organs, when you're trying to move oxygen to those organs, it's not going to react. And you can tell how it's reacting to the body has an emotional state with inside each organ. And you can actually feel that kick up. I call it the kick, when it starts kicking up different emotions inside your body. Okay, so as you can see that there. So now then we get down into the body and its balance points. The balance points, the balance structure, how we move, when we move, where our bodies align, affects the flow of oxygen. Simple math. I want to keep this very simple until we get into, I have more direct questions, okay? Because when we move, if we feel kinky or strong or stiff, it blocks off oxygen energy flow, okay? If it blocks off oxygen flow, that means we're not getting our nutrients in our body, we're not getting emotions in our body, and once things are in motion, we want to keep it in motion. Slow motion, fast motion. Motion's motion, basic physics. Once things starts in motion, stays in motion, okay? So we want to always keep things in motion, and the motion's also with our breath, okay? So with that, then we have just another picture here of how the circulation of oxygen moves through the spine and around the spine. So here's a question real quick I just thought of. What happens if I have a spine problem and I have back problems, stuff like this? Well, this is hopefully where you're going to your different chiropractors that can help you out, or your different PTs that can help you out. And then we can show you those different exercises to help you loosen that spine. And what if it's called degenerative disc? The degenerative disc is, it's like saying an apple is oxidizing. It happens. The reason why it's oxidizing so fast is because you're not moving the oxygen through your spine. You have to move it. It's just not just an actionary thing that your body's going to be like, oh, let me take the oxygen from here, move it down here, move it back up to here. It doesn't happen that way. the body's trying to function on its own, but you can assist in that function. Okay, so the Kundalini breath, or the breath of compression, the different types of compression, works in both ways. So we have the way we breathe and what we're doing and how it functions inside of our body. It helps us. It moves our body and it fuels our body. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit on different types of the Kundalini breath and how it moves. Okay. Namaste.